Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to the craziest week of all. It is so hot, you have no idea. I was planning a completely different video for today, for this week actually. I was planning to film a new vlog, a travel vlog, but then we were hit by the worst heat wave in history. I didn't expect it to be that bad, to be honest, but then the temperatures are surpassing 46 degrees Celsius in some areas, and let me tell you, it is brutal indeed. Even early in the morning, if you go out, it's 7 a.m., it will still be ridiculously hot, and staying outdoors during the day is just impossible. In fact, I have all my shutters closed, so hence this weird light, because it's just impossible to stay even indoors with all the light coming in and the sun coming in and then the heat coming in. I have never seen a heat wave that bad in my 10 years in Italy. So far in Italy, the extreme temperatures are happening everywhere, with some cities like Turin, Milan, Bologna, Florence, Perugia, Naples, and Rome, I think, being the worst according to the official numbers, with the temperatures rising like crazy in these cities. And by this Friday, we also expect record high numbers in 28 other cities that will face the red, which is the maximum alert. And in some provinces like Bologna, for example, a new temporary order has been passed, introduced recently, prohibiting any outdoors work between 12 p.m. and 4 p.m. after one person died of heat stroke on a construction site in Bologna. In other areas of Italy and Europe as well, these extreme temperatures are causing terrible damages in extreme weather conditions, like the heavy rains, for example. In Piedmont region of Italy, one person actually died of flooding, while here it's impossible to breathe and to walk, There are the floods so intense that one person actually died there. And in other countries as well, in Spain, there was a tourist who died of heat stroke. And there are hundreds of people currently going to the ERs in Italy and France and Spain and Greece, all over Europe actually, seeking medical help because they're feeling unwell, which is just a reminder for you guys, if you are in Europe and you're going through this heat wave now here, stay safe, stay hydrated, don't go outside in the hottest hours, because it is actually very, very dangerous for your health and for your life indeed. Just to highlight how bad this heat wave is that some areas of Italy, Florence included, have seen the blackouts these days. Guys, I kid you not, I never expected something like that to happen here in Italy, to happen here in Florence. But yes, we are facing the actual blackouts because all the system, they cannot bear the heat. So we are constantly left without the power, and so without internet, without AC, without anything. This is absolutely ridiculous, but also quite terrifying, especially considering that scientists actually predict that the climate change will cause the temperatures to rise so high by the year 2100 that in Italy alone there will be expected about 30,000 deaths of heat stroke, caused by this climate change and global warming per year, starting from 2100. How crazy is that? So yeah, this week is a little bit like that. I was planning a new vlog, but we had to postpone the shooting because it is dangerous to shoot in this weather. So instead, I just decided to share this little update and tell you what's happening. I am sweating right now, I can tell you, because it is so unbearably hot. I don't have AC in my Florence home. So that was an adjustment that I'm still struggling with, especially now. So I'm trying to get somewhere where I can get the work done from, where there is an AC. And even at home, I'm just using the fan that I have to turn off now to film this video because the noise is too loud. So yeah, it's getting quite heated up here, and that means I will wrap this video up right now. The only good piece of news today is that this heat wave is expected to end by mid-July, although I have to tell you that I'm monitoring the weather forecast constantly, and it looks like the situation should get a little bit better next week already, but everybody says that by mid-July we'll be over this heat wave. Well, we'll be over this heat wave, but it is not guaranteed that we will not be hit with another heat wave, which is something that happens quite a lot, sadly. But anyway, it is not the reason to cancel your travel plans, of course. What I would just wanted to say is, there are ways to stay safe in the heat wave. Try to stay indoors where there is air conditioning. Try to stay, in the museums or maybe in the cafes with AC during the hottest hours, because it's really dangerous to stay outdoors from around, noon and all the way up to 4, even 5 p.m., I would say. Drink a lot of water, not soda water, not coffee, not tea, not alcohol, especially not alcohol. Just drink normal, regular water and stay hydrated. Use the sunscreen, guys. Even if you have darker skin, use the sunscreen, because this sun is brutal, absolutely brutal. And also cover yourself with light fabrics. I know that it might sound counterproductive when it's so hot and you just want to have as little clothes as possible on you, but actually covering your skin with lightweight fabrics helps a lot to protect you from the sun and the UV rays, because they can actually cause you lots of damage. So better be safe than sorry. Your tan will not go anywhere. By the way, speaking of the tan, maybe avoid the beach for a couple of days if you're currently in Italy, or if you're just coming to Italy right now. This is not the best time to be roasted on the beach under the sun. Definitely not. Stay somewhere cooler. Maybe even go to the city. If you're going to the city, try to stay, in the museums, because most of them, and big museums like the Uffizi Gallery, will have AC. So it is kind of a safe alternative if you're traveling right now. But just follow the common sense and stay safe.